Hey guys, it's Caitlin and it's Sunday. Just thought I'd record a quick, little minute or two video clip. You guys, I did it. I'm so excited. I just finished watching Mulan on Disney Plus. I did break down. I was debating for a while about whether or not to go ahead and pay the $29.99 for premiere access to get Mulan. Especially since they announced that apparently it's going to be available for all Disney Plus users in December, like I think December 4th. Excuse me. But if you guys have seen the trailer reactions I have done for Mulan, I think I did a reaction for almost every single trailer they released before COVID. I have been dying to see this version of Mulan. Out of all the live action Disney movies that they announced, I think I was the most excited for Mulan. And it's because Mulan, when I was a kid, that was literally my favorite Disney movie for a long, long time, was Mulan. Prior to that, it was Beauty and the Beast. And um, but then Mulan came out, and I was like, Mulan was just amazing. I loved it. It was so cool and awesome. So when I heard that they announced the list of all the live action Disney movies they were making, I was really excited to see that Mulan was on the list because since being a child and now growing up, I have gotten into Asian dramas. So I have watched a lot of dramas. Like I've seen Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I've seen, oh my gosh, can't remember all the like Chinese martial arts movie based movies I've seen. I'm like watching Chinese dramas. Like my recent favorite is Love 020, but more recently, like the most recent historical fantasy drama to come out was Three Lives, Three Worlds Pillow Book. So I was really excited when I heard, because of watching like Chinese historical dramas, Chinese historical fantasy dramas, I know what they look like. And so I was really excited to hear that not only were they doing Mulan as a live action, they were going and picking an all Asian cast, which was really exciting. And then they were also making it more in line with traditional Chinese films. I'm like, yes! Yes, I was so excited. So I have been dying to see Mulan, and I was really, really excited. You know, it had Ming Na Wan's blessing. I can't say her name. I just call her Ming. She was the original Mulan. She played Mulan in the animated movie, so she was really excited for it. So I'm like, if she likes it, then it's gotta be good. So I have watched, like I said, I did reactions for all the trailers, and you can tell by those my reactions that I was really, really excited. Um, it was amazing. It like just the trailers. I think I said in one of them, like I would just go to see Mulan just for the visuals because it was all very beautiful and the colors were just amazing and the costumes are really accurate. So I just ate lunch. So I was like, I would just go see it for the visuals. And then more of the trailers came out. And I'm like, this is going to be really good. So, and it was. Like I said, I just finished watching it. It was absolutely stunning. It was absolutely amazing. I did not cry, but there were some parts where I teared up, especially one part near the end. I got super excited. I'm not going to spoil anything for you. Safe to say, it was an amazing movie. It's only an hour and 56 minutes, so it's not that long of a watch. Like I said, I watched it and I'm like done. It was really, really good, really, really amazing. No Mushu. Mushu's not in this. So it's not the animated version. The animated version was kind of a musical. And I've actually heard some people complain. I had one woman say she didn't want to see the new Mulan because they took out all the music. And this is what I have to say. If you guys have seen the original Mulan and you haven't watched it in a few years, here's a little interesting note if you never noticed this before watching it. The musical numbers in Mulan are only for the first half of the movie. When they get to the halfway point in the movie where they get to that village that's been destroyed, they don't do any more musical numbers after that, and the comedy is kind of really toned down and cut back. So I don't think you can say Mulan is 100% a musical film because the original Mulan was only musical for the first half of the movie, and then the second half there's like no music whatsoever. There's like no songs. Um, so I guess I can understand why people are upset because it is a Disney movie, and Disney movies usually tend to be very bright and musically and like lots of fun songs and stuff. And this one didn't have it. And here's the thing, Cinderella, when they did live action Cinderella, that one didn't have any music, which I was okay with. I'm okay with them remaking these Disney movies and some of them not being musicals. Like, I was totally okay with Cinderella not having any of the songs. And I was more than okay with Mulan not having any of the songs. You know, I love the songs from the original Mulan, but again, it even when I grew older, it was kind of weird. But I'm okay with this. So there's no music, there's no songs, there's no Mushu. And when I did my first one, they talked about Cricket. They have a character called Cricket, and that was interesting. I'm like, why are they having Cricket and not Mushu? Cricket was actually human in this. He was a character. It was really good. That is to say, there's not magic. They have a witch who's helping the bad guys, and she was a really interesting character. Mulan was really interesting. A couple of reviews I've read said they don't think that Mulan in this one was well developed as a character. I think that's total BS. Excuse my language. I think they did a really good job. You know, this is not, I think everybody's like, with Cinderella and Beauty and the Beast, they're comparing it to the original animated movies. You can't do that. You know, yes, it's the remake of an animated movie, but don't compare it to the original, because this is not the original. And I think people are starting to do that because of what they did with The Lion King, because the new version of The Lion King was basically a shot for shot remake of the original Lion King. So I don't think you can do that with like Mulan. You can't do it with Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella, and I don't. Yeah, just don't do it. You know, don't go in there going, this is going to be just like the animated. It's not. There are nods to, I will say, there are nods to the animated Mulan, the original animated Mulan from 1998. There are little nods here and there, like some of the lines and like little references. But for the most part, it is its own movie. I will look at it as its own movie. I'm not going to look at it and judge it next to the animated, because it is a totally separate thing. Um, so I loved it. It was great. I will say this. I did say it's an hour and 56 minutes. However, the rating. The rating was what caught me off guard, because I was totally expecting this to be just like Beauty and the Beast and Cinderella, and I think even Maleficent and Maleficent Mistress of Evil. I think all those movies were rated PG. So it kind of caught me off guard when I saw the rating for Mulan was PG-13. I thought, well, maybe they're playing it safe. It wasn't playing it safe. It is definitely a more mature version. You know, the Mulan, when I was a kid, Mulan was dark, but it was still a kid's movie. This Mulan is not really a kid's movie. Um, I definitely think it is something that, for me personally, if when I have kids, I might wait until they're about 10 before I let them see this version of Mulan. I will definitely let them see the 1998 version first, but this one I might wait until they're a little bit older. It's not like there's a lot of blood and stuff because it's still a Disney movie, but it's just the tone, overall tone of the movie, the action and stuff. I wouldn't be comfortable letting a young kid see this movie. However, that is up to you. That is just my personal opinion. I do think they did do a good option with rating it PG-13, but it was kind of a surprise. Other than that, it was a great movie. It was an awesome movie. It is right now. It is $29.99 to get premiere access for it on Disney Plus, but I think it's worth it. I totally enjoyed it, and it was really easy to do. So yeah, if you guys have Disney Plus and you're not like overly concerned, definitely go ahead, pay that $29.99 and get premiere access for Mulan. If you're a fan of the original Mulan, definitely watch this new one, especially if you saw it like me when I was like a kid. Like, I think I was like 8 or 9 when Mulan first came out. So if you were like at my age when you first saw Mulan, definitely watch this one, because it does feel like it's Mulan for an older audience. Like, this is the Mulan for the generation who saw the original animated version. Now we're growing up, so this is our Mulan. And actually, that's what I feel like they're doing with a lot of these new live action Disney movies. It's okay, so these movies, so the generation who watched these movies as kids when they were animated, they are now adults, so let's take these movies and age them up for the kids, for those kids who are now adults and who are want to rediscover classics that they love and do it in a new way. So that's why I think I'm really glad Disney's doing this, because it, like I said, it feels like they're taking the movies I loved as a child and they are aging them up for me to enjoy as an adult. So I definitely think it's awesome. So like I said, go watch Mulan. If you haven't checked out any of the live action Disney remakes yet, go check them out, especially if you watched like Sleeping Beauty, Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella, Mulan, Lion King, Jungle Book. If you watched any of those as a kid, definitely go back now and watch the new versions as an adult and see how much it's changed, what they've done differently. Lion King, I say Lion King, but I'm still like not too sure about Lion King simply because, like I said, Jon Favreau did an amazing job, but it is pretty much a shot-for-shot remake of the original. So go check out Mulan, you guys. It was so totally worth it. I probably will end up watching Mulan again at some point this weekend. You know, I originally was going to watch it Friday, but I ended up not watching it Friday. So I'm like, I was going to watch it yesterday, but I didn't watch it yesterday. So I watched it today. So I probably might end up watching it tomorrow. But yeah, it's definitely worth it. So with that being said, I'm going to take off. You guys let me know down in the comments if you guys have seen the new Mulan and what you guys thought of it, what your favorite parts were. Was there anything you thought should have been done differently, or something you would have liked to have seen added in or taken away, or should the movie, just what you guys felt about the movie. So let me know what you guys think down below. So I am off for the day, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.